What's up, YouTube fam? Yo, hope you're having a great day today. Yo, in this video, we're going to be talking about Benavidez versus Yarde and who I got, my predictions on that one. Because it's coming up this weekend, November 22nd. Yo, fam, that's a good fight. You know, we seen Benavidez, he couldn't get the Canelo fight, so he was chasing that for a minute. He couldn't get it, though. Canelo didn't want to give it to him, so he had to come to the 175. Now he going to fight Yarde. But I ain't gonna lie, it's one of those fights where he's coming up the ranks, so he got to try to go for the undisputed now on 175. But I got Benavidez winning this one against Yarde. I got it 80-20, 80% Benavidez, 20% Yarde. Just because I seen Yarde when he fought Benavidez, and it looked like he can hit. So that's the reason being too, though. Like I seen Benavidez, like, just that relentless pressure. It's hard to keep him off of you. Like, he hit you with 4 or 6, and what you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I don't see Yarde keeping up with his work rate. He got too much work rate, and I think the only way Yarde could probably beat him is like if he hurts Benavidez or like somehow drains him of his energy. But I don't think so. I think Benavidez is gonna come in there and start putting hands on him. Just he be throwing them crazy punches, a whole bunch of bunches and punches. So yeah, I got Benavidez on that one, but like I said, that little 20% for Yarde, if I had to say, the reason why I got Yarde, a little 20% is because he can punch, and he was doing pretty good with Benavidez, until Benavidez beat him, but it's still, he can punch, like I said, and he could get Benavidez tired, and it's like a little 20% chance, but like I said, I got Benavidez on that one coming up the ranks, and that'd be good, though, because then they're going to eventually start working up Benavidez versus, what's his name, Benavidez versus, either Bivol or Benavidez, because I know Benavidez and Bivol are going to run it back for the third time, which I don't think is necessary, but hey, it is what it is. It's all business, because y'all got to remember, boxing is business first, boxing second. It's business first, got to make sense. But I think Bivol's trying to work up, Benavidez is working up to trying to get, that title fight with one of those two guys, which I think is good, though, because Benavidez, like I said, Canelo didn't want to fight him at the 168. And it's debatable, why he didn't want to fight him, but they didn't want to make that fight happen. So now we're gonna see him try to do that, become undisputed at the 175, which I think is good. It's good for boxing. He's one of those guys that he wants to fight everybody, so he's not ducking no smoke, none of that, and it's very visible. That's a little. I'm a Canelo fan, so I don't know if he was ducking Benavidez, but it's sketchy unless it ain't make business sense. But I think it did. I think it's just. Canelo maybe just didn't like how Benavidez was coming off, like he was the boogeyman or the top dog, But let's see what he does at 175. Like I said, I'm going with this one. I'm going Benavidez with this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, fam. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.